So, when you are first learning English, getting taught English, getting indoctrinated into the way of America, the American lifestyle, the American culture, the American religion, the American politics, the American every fucking thing, right? And they tell you you gotta put everything that you know on hold, because you gotta learn them their way. You gotta make them comfortable. You gotta eat what they eat. You gotta wash what they wash on TV. You gotta wear what they wear. You gotta be them. Simple. So, when we're first learning the English that we are taught is the actual correct English that you learned in school. Literature, English 1, English 2, English as a second language. I actually took it. I qualify as an English teacher. Okay? Not no grammar school, college. I qualify on a college level to teach English as a second language, to teach English literature, to teach any English course. That's how good I know it. I know the slang, and I know the correct term, and if anything, we know more about the old English. That's taught. The old English. They don't teach us no slang. They don't teach about regular, everyday difference between slang or language when you're within different regions, even though it's still within the same state. They don't tell you about heavy ass accent down south. Okay? They don't tell you about slow speaking ass motherfuckers in California, and they don't tell you about New Yorkers, fast talking, loud mouth speaking ass motherfuckers. Okay? Yeah. So, when I'm on Facebook and when I'm talking to regular, everyday people, because I'm not in school, I'm going to speak what? And I'm going to spell all my words what? In the slang way. If I'm in school, I'm going to make sure my paper is edited. I'm going to make sure all my spellings, all my grammars are in the right, correct place, and I know where they belong. I know where quotations goes. I know where exclamation mark goes. I know where period goes. I know where commas goes. I fucking know it all. So just because I sit here and I motherfucking play like a regular fucking person and I speak as such as you to meet you where the fuck you are, don't mean I can't read or fucking write correctly. So when we come here, that's what literally the first 3 to 5 years is studying English. Reading English, writing English, learning English. The next following thing within those first 5 years of speaking English, learning their religion, learning that they love Christianity so fucking much that even though during slavery, y'all was all the same fucking religion. Okay. Cool though. Don't teach nothing else. Only Christianity. They don't say, oh, you can be Muslim. Oh, here's Buddha. No, they be like, oh, you have the freedom of religion, but the religion we want to stuff down your fucking throat, and that we're going to only accept you and want you to be around us if you are a Christian. But you do have freedom of religion. Oh my God. Like what? So that's another fucking difference when I was first. The difference between the U.S. and Africa. When I first got here, all the bullshit indoctrinating shit, all the lies that they tell you, how it goes when you first get here. As a fresh, motherfucking, non-doctrinating, straight, 100% pure, uncorrupted African. So, they don't want you to be any other religion. They don't want you to even be animalistic. They don't want you to be spirituality. They don't want you to speak to your ancestors. They don't want you to do nothing but be a Christian like them. Be Christian like George Bush. Be a good Christian like Bill Clinton. Be a good Christian like Obama. Well, Obama was the only one, I guess. But Obama became president after I was here, years later. Be a good fucking Christian, bitch. Read this motherfucking Bible, bitch. That's it. So all of that, I'm sorry, diaspora. I'm sorry, people overseas. That's a lie. You might say, yes, you can. You have freedom of religion, but the only religion they will respect and the only religion they want you to be in, for them to even want you to be around their neighborhood, around their churches, around their community, they want you to be the same religion as them. And that religion is Christian. That's it. They don't want you to be nothing else. They don't care what type of Christian, though. I don't care. It's like here they break it down, like baptism, what else? I don't know, but here they break down the branches of Christianity, and that's what they choose from, and that's how they divide it then. So, yeah. When you get here, you'll see. You as the first motherfucking immigrant, the first generation of immigrant, you will see when you first touch down here. But I just want you to know, and I just want to put this should be a topic. You guys overseas should know all of this before y'all even get here. I'm sorry that nobody told us, because we were actually one of the first few immigrants to come here, and nobody told us. Nobody gave us the foundation. Nobody told us the truth. Nobody told us how it was like at all. So, you get here, you're taught this language, and then this religion, and then their culture. Like, their culture as in, oh, what's acceptable, how you should behave in public, how you should discipline your kids, how you should raise your kids, you know? And it's all would be, they wanted you to do them in their way. They won't be like, oh, you could incorporate your style and what y'all believe with how y'all raise your kid with ours. Nah, they want you now to start raising your kids their way. What else? So if you have children that are misbehaving and your parenting style is yes, you give them spanking. The fuck out of here, bitch. We come from a motherfucking culture, a background. If your kids act bad, how? When they still kids, you spank their ass. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it. You simple. But they don't even want you to even be a parent 100%. They only want you to do it their way or the highway. So, and this is what they all do not disclose to you before you make those decisions. To be like, oh, you know what? Actually, send me to Australia. Oh, you know what? Actually, send me to Japan. No, you know what? I'll wait for the next whatever country I want to help with this crisis. I'll wait for them till they got. I'll wait. Please do not bring me to America, please. Oh, it's nothing but America. I got space. Oh no, I'm good. I think we'll survive. Like millions of people that are still surviving in Africa right now, in Sudan, as we speak. Did they all disappear? Did they all evaporate into thin air? With war, with famine, with... No, they didn't. Okay? So, that's for those that, yeah, oh, she should be ashamed of herself. She should be kissing our feet, getting on our knees. Not at all. Not at all. You don't even know. I could have chose the worst death sentence country for me. So, then when you get here, and then, so you get here, they teach you the language, and then the language are totally contradicting, because the language that you're now learning in school is not the same language, speaking wise, it's not the same language that you're gonna be communicating with your coworkers. It's not gonna be in the same English format that you're gonna be using to communicate with your schoolmates. No. This is going to be a whole different one. So you're confused. So you're like, so why did you teach me this English if y'all motherfuckers don't even use this English? Y'all only use this English when you guys are reading and writing. Why you got just ain't teach us the English I use every day? So that shit's going to fuck you up. All right? And then what's really going to fuck you up, so now that they taught you a branch of English that they don't use, now you're still confused in the world trying to communicate with the people. And now everybody's acting like you don't speak correct English. Now they taught you that, they said this is the correct English we are teaching you. And now in the real world, when you're using this English to communicate with people in the real outside world, now they're acting like you don't speak correct English. Another shocking thingy. So, from whatever country you would have come from, you're going to get here, and the first thing they're going to do is, oh my God, especially if you're black, oh my God, you hate African Americans, don't you? And you're like, what? Bitch, I used to ride from Africa. What the fuck are you talking about? You hate African Americans, don't you? You'd be like, huh? Said who? That's what they told us. That's what who told us. We just got here. We don't even know y'all. We have black people back home, and we treat everybody how the fuck they treat us. It have nothing to do. Oh. And then another burden is how you should now know their history. You should now be aware of their history and how they're treated here when you just arrived here. And they're treating you the same way. That's going to be a fucking shocker. In school, your kids will get bullied. They will call them, you're too black for this, you're too black for that, booty scratcher this, African booty scratcher that. Do y'all still live in huts like that ignorant shit? Totally. You will experience that 100%. From your workplace to your school. And it's going to come from people that all they have to do is read a fucking book. Pick up a book and read. Ask Google. You feel me? Like the type of questions that you will be bombarded with. You're going to be like, what the fuck? You guys sure you guys have higher learning institution in this land? Because you're asking me things that you told me as a third world person that y'all already know all this history. That you guys are the smartest and y'all got the top-notch education. So you get here and they, oh, how come you don't know our history? Like, what you mean, y'all history? Why should we know? We just got here. That we don't even know the fucking language yet. Oh, about slavery. Oh, we don't learn it until we're in school. Yeah. We don't learn about that shit until we're in school. We don't come here knowing about y'all history because we got our own history to worry about. We're taught our own history. And then when we get here, that's not even what's in those that's indoctrinated. Those that are indoctrinating us, that's not what their priority. Their priority is let's teach you the fucking history. Their priority is let's teach these motherfuckers how to speak English. Let's teach these motherfuckers our way of fucking life, our belief system. Soon as they get here, so we could have them on lock, and they could be they will always, we're gonna brainwash them. They will always be who we want them to be. They're always gonna believe what we want them to believe. Okay? That part. So they're not teaching it. They didn't say, oh, by the way, African Americans suffer discrimination. Oh, by the way, Africans or American or black people live in the hood. Oh, by the way, African Americans are treated worse when it comes to the justice system. Oh, but no, they're not teaching us. They don't give a fuck about. They ain't telling us that shit. Do you speak the fuck? Learn how to speak the language. Learn how to live like us. Learn how to work like us, and get to fucking work. And that's it. And it don't even matter if you speak the language or not. Within your first 3 months of being here, you will have a job. Oh yeah. Because labor and the mouth do not need to correspond together for you to have labor. So within your first year, not even, you will be paying taxes in their system, yeah, automatically. And yeah, and that's how they really win. They bring people in here, make them pay taxes, and then the taxes that they use collectively is how they take over the world. It's how they fund their military. It's how they fund their hospitals. It's how they fund their education system. So now you are brought into this country that colonized the whole world and damn near caused the conflict in your country for you to come to their shit, for you to be their slave. Legitly. For you to be the one helping them colonize your country and fuck up your land even worse. Because now you're not even in your land taking care of it and providing for it as you promised God you will. That's why he gave you the promised land. That's why he gave you the most fertile land in the fucking world. Well, everybody else live in rocks. What you think mountains are? Well, America's full of rocks. Well, everybody else lives in rocks. But China living in rocks and snow. Same with Germany. Same with Russia. They're all living in rocks and snow and no fertile land. We are the only motherfuckers that God gave us the promised land. The promised land is the whole Africa, bitch. So while you leave Africa, Africa is going to be nothing without you. You're going to be here working their land, paving their sidewalks, okay? Paying their tax system, okay? Helping their military, okay? And the whole time you're here, everybody, including those that brought you here to indoctrinate you, is going to treat you like you ain't shit, like they're superior than you, like you're inferior, while taking your money, while making sure you're laboring, while they're charging you everything from rent to listen, while you're a legal slave to them. Everybody else gonna blame you for their shit. The African Americans are gonna blame you for why they don't have shit and why they're the last on the totem pole, even though it's really you. But even though you're really the last on the totem pole as an immigrant. Now the Caucasians are gonna blame you for whatever the fuck they want. And everybody else is blaming immigrant community, those that first generation. Well, they and their ancestors from all community, Native American, Caucasian, African Americans, Latino Americans. Well, they all and their generation been here for years, for centuries, making those relationships, giving an opportunity to purchase land, getting the opportunity to build wealth and stuff. And they have the resources already, and they're already ahead of us, and we're just now starting off. And they already be hating on us. First generation in a new land, don't know nothing about it, and we already blamed for every fucking thing. We are the scapegoat. So I need y'all to know about the message that I'm trying to send for any person of African descent living anywhere around the world. When you want to come, that want to come to these European nations, that want to come and build up these European nations, that think you are getting, that God is doing you the best thing since motherfucking, since gold, I don't know, the best thing since, electricity. It's the best thing since water. When you leave your land, when you leave the country. I never understood it. As a child, I would say, why did we leave? Why can't I stay where I want? Why? And now, okay, they say war. I don't give a fuck. Some people survived that war, motherfucker. I'd rather stay war, and fight, than flee like a bitch. Simple. But this video is just a little bit of, it's not really a long of a video, it's like 20 minutes. A little bit of some examples of differences when you first come to America and you are indoctrinated into the American society. Okay? Tea for days.